through, Scott. Angel, how you guys doing? Thank you for coming through again tonight. Started off early with one of those. I got your message too, Scott. Where you at? Right there. That's it right there. I'm gonna add it to your box. What's up, Double Q? How was the packaging though, Scott? What did you think about, how everything was packed? All right. That's what we're shooting for. All right, that's that Shelby chat. That Shelby GT 500 chat. That's out of the G case chat. I opened up a fresh G case today. That's what we gonna be running. That's what we're gonna be running tonight. G case. All over that. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. I like that 67 chat. I like that. That's out of the G case chat. Nice take. Uh let's come out with one of these Audis out of the G case chat. That's that 94 Audi Avant. 94 Audi Avant station wagon chat. Audi Avant station wagon. I do have some E-case cards. What's up, Burton? Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, no takers on that. Lay that right there. All right, this is at Minecart. Minecart chat. What's up, T Beastie? Alex Marr. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Dariuson, all over that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. 2, 1, nice take. Super Mantrable. Nice take. Darians, nice take. All right, all of these cars are out of the G case, chat. Out of the G case. It's a brand new G case. Fresh. Fresh out of the G case, chat. Look at the card. We're going to be running that. Ketchup holder. Buns of steel. $1, chat. I did pull out some nice Lucy's too, chat. I did get some nice Lucy's, chat. NFT Skyline. Look at that, chat. That's a Matchbox, chat. What's up, Hussein? That's a Matchbox, chat. I pulled out some. Oh my God. I think that's like that's a 1971 Chevy, chat. 1971 Chevy. I like the split, the bend in the window too, how they did that. On a loose case. This is another Lucy too. I'm gonna run those later on, chat. We're gonna run those Lucy's later on. Hope everybody enjoyed their day. There's that 71. Yeah, it's a Chevelle SS, Scott. For real. Very nice. That's a Matchbox. I've been running into some nice Matchboxes. They got a purple one, Charles Kahn. That's the purple one is a regular treasure hunt. The purple one, regular treasure hunt, chat. That's that orange Chevy. That orange Chevy, chat. Very nice car to add to your collection. If you happen to be watching on any of the multicast channels and you see a vehicle that wasn't bid on, unspun on a short Challenger? Oh my God. Unspun? Oh, okay, Hussein. Yeah. I'm running cards now, Hussein, but I will check. I will check. You want me to run a specific car, Hussein? This is that 67 Chevy C10. Did you want me to run a specific card, Hussein? Let me know. Here, I'm gonna run this. That's that 67 Chevy C10. One of Scott D's favorite cars, chat. One of Scott D's favorite, chat. Uh, if you would like a case on any of these cars, for the regular size case, that's a $2. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it, Hussein. Uh, a car was missing, or that's that G case, chat, up out of the G case. Nice take, Scott D. All right, I'm gonna take a look at it, Hussein. Uh, I'm gonna take a look. What's up, 805? Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. We do have these in the building. We are gonna run that. We are gonna be running that tonight, chat. We are gonna run that. But while we're waiting, this is one of those. Definitely, I think that's what you was looking for, Hussein. This is this Subaru BRZ, chat. It's a Zamac 2025 Zamac number 3, chat. 2025 Zamac. What's up, T. Roy? What's up, T. Roy? Got one of those RWBs in here too tonight, T. Roy. I know you already got enough of them. 805 all over that. I know you already got enough of them, T. Roy, but I did put hands on another one tonight, and so we are gonna run that. I couldn't get none of those boulevards. Burton all over that. That BRZ, chat. Very nice Zamac. Very nice Zamac. Out of the This is out of the E case, chat. These come out of an E case, chat. Nice take, Burton. Those come out of an E case, chat. If you happen to be watching from one of our simulcast stations, chat, and you see a car that wasn't bid on, you could feel free to make an offer on the chat. Somebody asked me to run this about 5 times yesterday, chat. There it is right there. That's that Bentley Continental, chat. That's that Bentley Continental, chat. There it is. Somebody was asking about it yesterday. We're gonna run that right now, chat. Right now for $1. Burton, nice take on that last one, Burton. Let me see. Those 3. Boom. All right, I'm gonna put those over there. All right, that's that Bentley, chat. Shanjo. Nice take, Shane. That's that black Bentley, chat. Black Bentley. Somebody, I hope the person that was looking for that car was in here tonight and got a chance to bid on it, chat. All right, here's another one. Here's another one that we all been waiting to see. That's that Datsun 240Z, chat. That's that Datsun 240Z. As you know, on a night like this, we all get together to try to find some nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels. As 805 was saying, and I'm definitely, I don't see any purple passions in the top, but I think it's some in the bottom. Nice take, T. Roy. That's out of the G case, chat. That's out of the G case. One of my favorite cars, chat. Every year I'm an art car collector, so I always grab art cars. Here's another Lucy that I got. This is a blue McLaren, chat. That's that blue one. I'm gonna run these towards the end of the day, but these are Matchbox. Loose Matchbox cars, chat. Grabbed a nice pack of loose Matchboxes, chat. I'm gonna run them all later on tonight. This is that crate racer, chat, up out of the G case. Up out of the G case. Appreciate you all for coming through. Appreciate you all for coming through. That Challenger, yeah. You can make an offer on that Challenger. What's up, Hannah? Duck Quack, Airsoft Kid, Saint O'Ned. Appreciate you guys for coming through tonight. No love for the Protector. You can send two $1 tips, Burton. Two $1 tips. It's $2 for this one. Thank you, Scott. Just send a tip through, and I'll add the case online. That's how I do it. I used to wait until the end of the night, but it's easier if you just, yeah. Scott, just what Scott said. $3 for the premiums. You could just send a tip, and we'll put a case on it. Appreciate you guys for coming through. This is at 69 Mercury Cyclone, chat. 69 Mercury Cyclone. Hey, and Burton, those cases are real nice cases, and they fit real good. They fit perfectly. Those will even go on the Shanna. Those will even fit. Yep. Those will even fit 428 jet in there. Those will also fit the that Prime, that Optimus Prime, chat. We are gonna run an Optimus Prime tonight. Blue Datsuns. Yeah, we just ran one for $1. All right, this is that. We running every car out of the G case tonight, chat. Every single car out of Burton. Appreciate the tip, Burton. Let me grab the case in your car, start getting it ready. Then here's the car, there's the case. Burton, appreciate the tip. Two $1 tips, Burton. Shannon, nice take. Nice take. This is how it looks, Burton. I'm going to put it on case for you. It's for this one, correct? Yeah, we're going to run that tonight, too. That one, correct, Burton? All right, there you go right there. It's on case. It's on case. I'm going to tape it up with some of that blue tape, and that way it doesn't come open while it's being packaged or while it's being shipped, chat. Here's that custom Kia EV6, chat. Purple car out of the G case. Appreciate you, Burton. I appreciate you. Thank you. You can thank Scott. Thanks for the follow, Cam. Darian's all over that. Scott is very adamant about the packaging on these cars and whatnot. Somebody asked me about a case. Darius about some cases. I'm not sure who that was, but I told him if Scott wanted to handle and deal with that, you can reach out to Scott about that. We get a couple spare cases a month. You know, if we don't bid them out, typically we just bring them to the chat. So somebody had asked us about one before. You get me? So I was just like telling them they could reach out to Scott and figure that out. Scott D in the place to be. All over that Snoopy. Darians. Thank you for coming through tonight, chat. Angel. What's up, Angel? Thanks for the follow. Stick around for that blue 83. What you trying to see tonight, Angel? Nice take, Scott D. Hey, I like that Snoopy car. I don't know what people are slipping on. Let's compare these two. This is that's the Matchbox MBX. This is the Hot Wheels one right there. Those are both McLarens, and they got that little spider imagery back there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Ford fan? 805 in the building. Appreciate you all for coming through. Darian's all over that. Appreciate you. Thank you, chat. T. Roy. Jenkins, all over that. A.T. Roy. I do have another one of those set. Darians, all over that. 2-1. Nice take, Darians. That's out of the G case, chat. I do have another set of these, T. Roy. You already got enough of them. So, so I don't know. I did get a set of these too, chat. We'll run these. If you want a case for these, it'll be $3, three $1 tips, and we can case that up for you, chat. All right, here we go. This is that LBER Nissan Skyline, chat. Car number 1 out of 5. We're gonna be running the whole set tonight, chat. Appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. T. Roy Jenkins, all over that. Darians, all over that. Thank you guys for coming through. We are gonna run that RWB tonight. We are gonna run that RWB. Darians, nice take. Hey Darians, if you need a case for this, it'll be a $3 tip, or you can send 3 $1 tips. Just let me know. Let us know. Here, let me grab one. This is how the case looks, chat. This is that's from Hot Wheels. That's from Hot Wheels. That's from Hot Wheels. 6 more minutes. We're going to run that light blue at the half. We're going to run the light blue at the half hour. All right, this is that BMW 2002 out of the G case, chat. Brand new car. That's right out of the case, chat. I just opened this case right now. I don't even know if there's a treasure hunt in here. Super treasure hunt. I don't know. Do have an E case. Did run a BRZ. We are gonna run another BRZ, chat. Hussein! Nice take, Hussein. All over that. All over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Hussein. All right, this is that Jeep Wagoneer, chat. Jeep Wagoneer out of the E case. This is a Zamac number 4. Zamac number 4. That BRZ is Zamac number 3, I think. I haven't gotten my hands on numbers 1 and 2 yet. What's up, Prof? Appreciate the follow. But as soon as I do, we're gonna be bringing it. We're gonna be bringing it to the chat. Scott D, all over that. Appreciate you, Scott D. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through tonight. I do like that. I do have one of these in my personal collection. The other one that isn't a Zamac is this color. It's the rims color, and I think the rims is, I forgot what color the rims are. Burton! Nice take, Burton. And then one thing, the inside is green, if you could see it. The inside is green. I just noticed that the inside of it is green. We gonna run it. We're gonna run the 5-pack, chat. We're gonna run it. We definitely run. We ran one yesterday. Gonna run one tonight again. Gonna run one tonight again. I would let you. Fox Body, all over that. That's that Ford Model A Custom 31. Non-Zamac. That's the one I'm looking for, Scott. Holler at me. If you get a second one, let me know. Fox Body Diecast, all over that. That's out of the G case. One of my favorite cars. I like the built-in rust on that. I found a bunch of DNA errors, Scott, for sure. I found a whole bunch of DNA errors. All right, this is that T-Rex Transporter, chat. 53 custom. If there's one in the box, we're going to run it tonight. That brown one, that root beer brown one, we're going to run it. We are going to run it tonight. Don't even worry. Are going to run it. That's that T-Rex. If anybody would like to add that to their collection, all you have to do is swipe right. Add that to your collection tonight. All right, let me get that out of your way. All right, this is that Monster High Ghoulmobile, chat. Monster High Ghoulmobile. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. This is out of the G case. One of those screen time cars, kind of like goes with those Batmobiles tonight, chat. Uh, we're not gonna be on all like probably about an hour and a half tonight, chat, because this is the day I have to go stand in line. I have to get up at 5 in the morning to go get cars. It's a long story. Nobody don't even want to hear it. This is the 75 Blazer Custom, chat. There it is for you. Scott D all over that. Up out of the G case, chat. Up out of the G case. Just notice that that thing has lights up there, but there's no lights on there, chat. Crazy. That's crazy. Scott D all over that. Appreciate you, Scott D. Welcome, Wilcon. Scott D all over that. Let me know if you want a case on that, Scott D. Just let me know. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Wilcon. All right, chat. This is that. Oh, that's nice, Scott. Where do you find it? Where do you find that at? Like, you know, I like the ones with no tempo, Scott. That's my favorite error card is the no tempo, Scott. And it's that color. That was the color, the regular color right there, chat. I mean, Scott. This is that Nissan Skyline 2000. Appreciate it, Scott. Appreciate it. Let me know how we can, you know what's up. Darian's all over that. Nice take, Darian. Let me show you something, Scott. I want it. Let me know if you know. These are the new transporters I found out there. Let me know. Have you seen those in the street, chat? Have you seen? Look at the plane on the back. It got a. Oh my God. It's called a super rig, chat. Might save that for the. And this is a fire truck. This is a fire truck. I normally get those MBX trucks, but wasn't able to. Wasn't able to tonight, chat. All right, there it is. That's that 83 Chevy Silverado, chat. FYI, if you want a case, any cards that go for over 16 through 15, we'll just add a card on it as a courtesy. Smiles! I didn't even know you was in here, Smiles. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, 812. Fox Body Diecast, appreciate you. Snap 747, all in the building. Burton! Burton, all over that. Appreciate you. Thank you, chat. I had to go. T. Roy Jenkins! I had to get up at dark 30 to go get my hands on these cards, chat. These ones ain't easy to get, chat. We are going to be running all of the silhouettes tonight, including that RWB. T. Roy Jenkins! Nice take! Here, let me throw this in case so I don't forget. Like what we used to do was put the cases on at the end and all of that. But Futson, we're gonna run it. I'm gonna run it for $1, Futson. I'm gonna run it. We're gonna run it for $1. And then we're gonna let the chat decide. We're gonna let the chat decide how much it's worth. How's that, Futson? Is that cool? Is that okay? I don't have any more Williams. I don't have any more Williams in the building. So the only Formula One sets I've been getting are those, chat. And I can only get like 1 or 2 a week. That's that Morgan 3-wheel. That's that Morgan 3-wheel, chat. All right, here we go again. This is that Honda Cafe. Honda Cafe has a little DNA dust in there, chat. That's on the inside. Look, it's not on the outside. That's on the inside. They call that a DNA error. You can make an offer on the Ferrari if you're interested. It's in case. Uh, you can make an offer on it. It's probably gonna be like around cars from the movie like Toe Matter to Matter. That's a Disney movie. That's that that's a Disney car. I know the one you're talking about. Nice take, Burton. Look, that's in there, Burton. You get me? That's inside of the car. It's a DNA error, so FYI, I didn't put that in there. Nice take. Nice take. I don't know. I really don't get my hands on a whole bunch of Disney cars, but when I do, I let them go. I mostly collect the Netflix series cars. I collect the Netflix ones. This is at 94 Audi Avant RS2, chat. Appreciate the follow, Steve Ray. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Steve. All right. Almost through the first half of this. If we get through the first half of this, I'll go in there and pull out some E-Case cars, chat. I'll go and pull out some E-Case cars, chat. Because we did get some E-Case cars in today, chat. Do have some short cards in here also, chat. And I could not, for the life of me, we are going to run this HKS tonight too, chat. We are going to run it, chat. That's Futson. Appreciate you for coming through. This is that 92. Thanks for the follow. This is the 92 Fox body, chat. Ford 5.0 Mustang, chat. See, it has the 5.0 on the side. That's out of the GK. Scott D. All over that. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. All right, let me, I know this, Scott. I want to run an 805. You in the building? 805, you in the building? All right, this is that Purple Passion, chat. Purple Passion up out of the G case. This is the predominantly white one. You know there's one that's predominantly purple. What's up, Galaxy? How was it? How is the packaging, Galaxy? Let me know. We just trying to follow up on the packaging because we had some packaging earlier, like weeks ago. Will Khan all over that. Nice take, Will Khan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for coming through. I'm going to assume the packaging was cool because I would imagine if it wasn't, you would have said something. All right, chat. That's another one of those light blue 240Zs, chat. Light blue 240Z with that real nice painting on it, chat. Real nice paint. Marlin PG all over that. Marlon PG. Chat, if you want to get a cover, a protector, the regular size protector is going to be two $1 tips, or the premium protector is a $3 tip, or three $1 tips, chat. FYI, if you want to get a protector, earlier is better than later, because after we ran 100 cars, it's going to be kind of hard to get all over that. There's that Big Air Bel Air. Somebody asked me about that the other night, yesterday, and I told them to come back through tonight. If they wanted to see it, they needed to come. Scott D! I think me and you are the only ones that got these, Scott D. I'm gonna do I got some tires. I'm gonna do a mod on mine, Scott. I'm gonna mod mine, Scott. I'm gonna modify mine. We're gonna run this tonight too, chat. We're gonna run that HKS. We're gonna run both of those, chat. Did run one of these yesterday. We're gonna run the whole set tonight, chat. Get some cookies in here too. Help yourself. All right, chat. That's that LB Works McLaren 720S. Sap Slapper. We gonna run it for $1, Sap Slapper, and let the chat decide what it's worth. How's that, Sap Slapper? 805 all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, 805. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, chat. 805 dot all over that. Hey, 805, if you want a case, if you need a protector, it's a just send a $3 tip, and I'll throw a protector on that. Just let me know. Sooner is better than later, chat. Sooner is better than later, chat. All right, I'm gonna run a couple of these cars. The G case, graffiti, skylines. I don't even know what that is. 812. I'm gonna run every case, every car that's in the G case. If I miss one, let me know. All right. I mean, like some people want cases. You know what I mean? Because they that black with the pink scribble, that HKS. We gonna run that, chat. We gonna run that. Already pulled it out. That's that DMC DeLorean. I've already ran 2 cars out of the set, Footson. I've already ran 2 cars out of the set. I'm gonna run the whole set tonight, Futson. I'm gonna run the whole set. Scott D, all over that. Appreciate you, Scott. Thank you for coming through. Shannon, all over that. All over that. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, folks. Nice take, Shannon. That's out of the G case, that DMC DeLorean. I like this car. Yeah, the J hook. Definitely, definitely. That's out of the G case, chat. Very nice. I like that car. So every time I run it, I start gawking all over it, chat. So I gotta like run it and then be done with it. All right, there's that Porsche, chat. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm a wheel swap that 57 because I'm gonna put some real riders on it. I'm gonna put some real riders on it, chat. That's that Porsche 911 Rally. This is the regular one, not the. You already know the Super Treasure Hunt. How it look? It got different rims on it, all that kind of stuff, chat. The Super is hard to get a hands on. Welcome everybody for coming through. Burton, all over that. Appreciate you, Burton. Thank you, Burton. Nice take, Burton. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Martinez. Appreciate you. Thank you, chat. All right, here we go again, chat. This is that quick bite, chat. Only one of these comes in a case. Only one comes in a case, chat. We're going to run 3 more of the silhouettes. We're going to run that RWB last. We already know what kind of excitement that brings to the table. There's that quick bite, chat, up out of the G case, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Don't sleep on that car. It's every car that only one is in the box. Scott D. Scott D. All over that. Let me see something, Scott. I just wanna. Oh, okay. That fits perfectly. That fits perfectly, Scott. That fits perfectly. Crazy. Crazy. That's the same as that. That's the same as that. Optimus, chat. I like that quick bite, chat. I like it. I like it. People ask me about that particular car, and they ask me about the ketchup holder. They ask me about those cars, chat. All right, here we go with the Optimus Prime, chat. If you're interested in that, all you have to do is swipe right, add it to your collection tonight. Thank you for coming through. All right, here we go, chat. I had an internet. I had Will Khan all over that. Appreciate you, Will. If you want to get a case for that, Will Khan. I'm gonna run the F1. I'm gonna run it, Futson. I'm gonna run it. Don't even worry. We gonna run it. If you want to get a case for this, Wilcon, let me know. It'll be two $1 tips, chat. Let me know, Wilcon. You good? If you want to get a case, anything over 15, we're gonna add a case to automatically. All right. Just let me know if you want a case for it, Wilcon. We are gonna run that HKS and everything. One thing about those Optimus Primes, Scott, they right now they in season, Scott. They in season. I get people asking me about it. I'm gonna run that Skyline 812. Do you know how many of those we've ran already? 812. That's that Hoto Roto. Chat. The chat is in here, Futson. You could ask them. We ran at least six. At least six. Easy. All right, that's that small block, chat, as opposed to the long block with the G case. Chat is in here. Chat is in here. You should have, no, not tonight. I ain't ran six tonight, but I'm saying over the last 5 or 6 shows, I think last night was the only night we haven't ran one, Futson. Last night was the only night we haven't ran one of those, and we are going to run it tonight. Yeah, I appreciate you, 812. I appreciate you for coming through. This is at Mazda MX-5 Miata Legends Tour winner, chat. I got a hat and a t-shirt that matched that car, chat. Crazy. Got it from the Mattel store. It's a very sought-after piece of item, chat. 812 all over that. Legends Tour winner. Yeah, I got it. Nice take, 812. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Nice. I'm going to tell you this. One time, we did a raid. And when we went to the raid, somebody was building something like that, like a car. And they weren't really, it was crazy. They was building a car during the show. That's that 68 Dodge Dart Purple People Eater. Up out of the G case, chat. Up out of the G case, chat. Out. Shank. None. Joe. Nice take. Nice take. All right, that's that Nissan Skyline GTR. I think this is the one you've been talking about. I don't know. Just buy multiple cars. The max your shipping could go to, it should be $8. Should be $8. RTS. Here we go, chat. Dubs in the chat. What you want to run it for? $1? Welcome. Welcome to our chat, chat. Welcome to our chat. RTS. Run that shit. Appreciate you. If you want to get a case for it, it's over 15. Let me grab a case, chat. Let me grab a case. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. Appreciate you all, chat. I better grab a whole bunch of cases. T. Roy Jenkins. All over that. Burton. Roy. Thank you, Burton. T. Roy Jenkins. Thank you, T. Roy. I know that those Nissans is one of your favorite cars. 2, 1, 0. Nice take, T. Roy. T-Roy's another person, mod on here. You can reach out to him, ask him about the shipping. Let me add this on here now. Right, there you go, T-Roy. I'm going to tape it. I'm going to tape the sides. You know how we do before I ship it out. We're going to tape the sides. There you go. We're going to run that other one later on tonight, chat. We're going to definitely run that other one later on tonight, chat. Don't fret. All right, there's that Nissan Skyline. Appreciate the love, chat. Thank you for coming through. That's that Nissan Skyline GTR LBWK chat. Right there up in the building chat, right in front of your face. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Martinez! Nice take, Martinez. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. That's out of the G case. That's out. If you would like to get a cover, a protector for any of your purchases, you can send a $2 tip. Send it. That's a great first one, huh? Send a $2 tip, and we'll add it. We'll put a protector on it, chat. That's what I'm trying to say. That's for the regular ones. There you go, Scott. Appreciate you, Scott. That's that 92 5.0 chat. Fox body in the building. In the building. In the building. Thank you for all you do. All of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Martinez! All over that. If you want to get a protector for it, you could send a $2 tip. We'll throw a protector on it. FYI. I think it's two $1 tips, chat. Two $1 tips. Just be careful. All right, chat. Here we go again. This is that Corvette GMG in the place to be. Scott D. All over that. Appreciate you, Scott. One of Scott's favorite cars, chat. One of Scott's favorite cars. Scott D. Nice take. Yeah, it's green. It's green, chat. That's one of my favorite cars too. I got a few of them. Appreciate you, 805. If you need to get a case, all you have to do is send a tip through. It's better to do it now than later, chat. There's a Batmobile. That's the first one we ran tonight, chat. First Batmobile we ran tonight, chat. Appreciate you for coming through. I'm going to go grab some E-Case cards. I do have some short cards, chat. Do got some short cards. That's out of the G-Case, that Batmobile. We do have some short cards, chat. I am going to run some tonight. And I do have some very nice loose cards, chat. East, definitely. All right, that's that Amaru GTC, chat. Amaru GTC. I like how the light on the card, how the light shoots out. It's indicating that it got some lights at the top, chat. Scott D. All over that. One thing, Bodega Diecast. Appreciate you. Welcome. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. All right. Here's number 3. This is at Burton. Which one, Burton? Hit that Skyline again. Skyline, Burton. Skyline GT. Thanks for the tip, Burton. Skyline GT. Burton, that HKS. Hey, which card? The black one in the back. Yeah, I'm gonna run that, but he sent a tip. Oh, Burton, let me know. Message me, Burton. Let me know. I already added a protector on that, Burton. On this one already got a protector because I think T-Roy won that. But let me know, Burton, which one. Inbox me and let me know which one to put a cover on. I didn't see it. Appreciate the tip. That's that Nissan 300 ZX, chat. It's a silhouette. We running this whole set tonight, chat. Scott B. All over that. You don't already have that car, Scott? I would have thought you already had that car, Scott. I would have thought you already had that one already, Scott. Appreciate everybody for coming through tonight, chat. Will Khan, all over that. Hussein, I'm not Sure, I know you wanted us to run a specific car, Hussein. Let me know. Hussein! All over that. Nice take. Nice take. Nice take. Art WB. We're gonna run it. Hussein, do you need a protector for that? It's a $3 tip. One carded, one loose. I feel you, 805. I got you. Don't worry. You just like me. Uh, Hussein, let me know if you want. It's a $3 tip if you want a protector for that. Let me know. Let me know. Before we get further into a whole bunch of other cars, chat. All right, we ran one of these earlier. What's up, Lanyard? Brian! Throw the protector on the 88 Jeep Zamac. Got you. Got you, chat. All right, this is at 67 Jeep Shelby. Shelby. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Tonight. Yeah, that Zamac is real nice, Burton. That Zamac is real nice, chat. I'm gonna find it, Burton. I can see it over there. Nice take, Shannon. Nice take. Nice take. Let me run a card that's gonna take a second to settle, and then boom. All right, here we go. That's it, Burton. That's it right there. Hold up. Let me just cover this up real quick, chat. Cause if we wait too late, if I wait too late, it's gonna be a crazy thing. All right, there you go, Burton. I'm gonna take the sides up and whatnot, and it's gonna come to you all closed up. Yeah, that thing fire. 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 That RWB, gonna run it. We gonna run it. Don't worry. And I'm gonna run those F1s if you like me to. Just let me know, chat. Just let me know. All right, here's that 75 Chevy Blazer custom, chat, out of the G case. What a nice representation out of the G case, chat. That's a nice representative from the G case, chat. I do have some Elite 64 cars, some of my favorites. Shannon! Shane, appreciate you for coming through. If you want to cover for that, we'll run it at 9 o'clock. That's in 4 minutes. What car are they trying to get us to run? Let me know what car they trying to get us to run, and then we'll run it at 9 o'clock. If you want to cover for that, let me know, Shannon. It'll be you can send a $2 tip if you want a protector for that. Let me know. I do have hey, I had a person that got the light blue truck, the RX-7 Silhouette. All right, we're gonna run it in 4 minutes. I'll run it in 4 minutes. We're gonna run the whole set. You already know that. You already know that. And we're gonna run the RWB too. This is at McLaren, chat. Scott D. All over that. There's a blue one, chat. Let's compare. This is the Matchbox version, chat. That's the Matchbox version, chat. Scott D. Nice take. Oh, the Matchbox is a convertible. That's a loose Matchbox, chat. Black Bentley. Brian, you missed that Bentley again. Ran it earlier. But you know what I'll do? I got another G case for tomorrow. You give me, I got another. It's only one of those come in a case. Only one come in a case. Only one. And I started on time almost tonight, but about 8 o'clock is the time we get going. That's that BMW 2002, chat. BMW 2002. I do have an E-case. I could run some E-case cars, chat. Let me know. It's a brand new E-case. I'm going to pull it out. Run some of the cars out of there, chat. Scott D! Nice take, Scott. When I was in high school, this was my favorite car. My friend had one. We used to work on it together. Right? I had a Pinto. I had that Pinto. No H cases, Brian's. Who you know with an H case? Only H case I know is in India. Only H cases I see are in India. They got them in India. This is at 20 Jeep Gladiator. That's why I tell people if they like, yeah, I got an H case this, I got an H case that. I'm like, shame all over that. Malaysia, wherever that is. You get me? Typically, you could ask anybody in the chat right now, Shane! Nice take. Our chat is gonna, as soon as the case comes out, we break them first. I don't know nobody that's breaking cases before we do, chat. I really don't. You can ask anybody out here. This is that 71 Dodge Challenger. I don't know, but from what I can tell, and I do go around, we're like we break them first, chat. We definitely break them first. I'm pretty sure we was one. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. I wonder if they gonna throw the moon eyes on that, chat. I wonder if they throw the. I kind of like the color sway as it is, though. I like it. I like the color sway. Let me stop gawking over that. All right, there's that. This is out of the E-case, chat. In case you missed this out of the E-case, I'm going to run it. I do have some nice E-case cars, chat. This is that Chevy Blazer 4x4, red, white, and blue. Let me see. Does it have... Oh, I could... Oh, yeah. That would be hard to mod, but you can mod it, chat. Very nice car up out of the E-case, chat. I typically get those E-cases. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, chat. I'm going to run this, then we're going to run another silhouette, chat. All right, here's that 91 GMC Cyclone, chat. T. Roy Jenkins all over that. If you didn't get a chance to get on this out of the E-case, that's that purple grandmother car, chat. That purple grandmother car with the Cyclone. You see it on the side. It says Cyclone all over there, chat. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will Khan all over that. 1, 0. Nice take, Will Khan. I'm going to say it again, chat. If you'd like to get a cover for one of your cars, the regular size cover is a $2 tip. The premium cover is a $3 tip, chat. Sooner than later. That way I don't have to shuffle through all the cars to try and find it. This is that Mazda RX-C FC Panda. Andrew's not in the house tonight, so you guys got a chance on this. This is at 812 all over that. Martinez. Thank you guys for coming through. Here's your chance because this is a guy, his name is Andrew. These are his favorite cars. He comes in and bids on all of these, chat. Comes in and bids on all of these, chat. Burton! 812. All right, let me get a cover out for it. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Burton! All over that. This is car number 6. I like all of the... Oh, that's a G. That's a G over there. Burton! All over that. Nice take, Burton! Nice take. Here, let me case this one up. All right, here we go right there. I'm going to add tape on it, on the sides, so it won't come loose in shipping. Nice tape, Burton! Appreciate you, Burton. All right, here's that Chevy C10, chat. That Chevy C10. Appreciate you, mods, for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys already got all of the nicest cars out there. So, yeah. And as I'm saying, shame all over that. Most of the mods that are in here tonight, all of these cars we running tonight, they all got multiples of them, chat. So that's what I'm saying. When the H case comes out, our primary group is already gonna have all of the cars already, right? Because we gonna, as soon as the H case comes out, Will Khan all over that. We gonna Will Khan, nice take. If you want a cake, what's up, Lab Cole? What's up, Lab? What you looking to see tonight, Lab? You already got that Elko. I didn't get a no hands on that. I got like 3G cases today. No super treasure. No super treasure. If you want a cake, you want a Scott. Okay, I'll run an Elko. I'll find one, Scott, out of the G case. That's out of the G case, right, Scott? That's out of the G case. Let me know, Scott. I'll run one tonight or I'll run one tomorrow. Let me know. I'll go find one and run it. Lab Cole, if you need a case for this, let me know. It'll be a $2 tip. All right. It'll be a $2 tip. Let me know. Let me know. You good? Yeah, I got a bunch of more BRZs. But I will run one more tonight. I will run one more tonight. Let me know. All right, here's that blue daddy Cadillac. All right. I was gonna run some cars out the E case, Scott. I do have a fresh E case. I do have another G case. I seen the Elko in it. I seen it in there. I like the matte paint on it. I'm gonna make sure that you in the building when you get Shane all over that. Data lack. Nice take out of the G case, chat. Out of the G case. Here's another one of those purple people eaters, chat. I'm gonna run another light blue, Hussein. I'm gonna run it just for you, Hussein. How's that? Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Hussein. If you in the chat, if you in the stream on a multicast and you're watching and you see a car that wasn't bid on, you can feel free to make an offer on it, and one of the moderators will work it out with you, chat. Thank you all for coming through. Appreciate you. Scott D! That's that purple people eater. Which Nissan, Hussein? Let me know which one it is right now. Which one is it, Hussein? A classic? Is it this one? Because this is the only one I got on the wall. Is that one, right, Hussein? Or no? That's the only one. No? Oh, it's the one without the colors on it. It's the plain white one. It's the plain white one? All right, all right. What I'm gonna tell you this. I'll talk to you on the back end. Now I know what's up. The person that got it, I'll talk to you on the back end about it, Hussein. Don't worry. All right. I'll tell you what we'll do though, Hussein. Let me go grab one. Let me grab another light blue out of there, and we'll take chance on it tonight, Hussein. What car do you want me? I got one. I'll post. No worries. I know the one you're talking about. I know just the one you're talking about. It's one of T. Roy Jenkins' favorite cars. T. Roy probably got about 3 of them. That's that Ford Model A Custom, chat. Ford Model A Custom, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. All right, I'm gonna find a BRZ and an Elko. We're gonna run that RWB, couple other cars, start winding it down because packing gets crazy for me. I need the GTR, the one you just showed. That classic, I'll run it tomorrow. I'll run it tomorrow. I gotta talk to, I gotta work with Hussein on the back end and just get his situation settled. All right, which one of those? Top or bottom, chat? I'll run one more tonight. Let me know. Top or bottom? And let me grab another light blue. I don't know if we ran one, so let me grab another one, and we'll run one more of those tonight, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. I'm like super extra tired because I had to get up at like 5 in the morning, chat, to go out there and grab a couple of these items. Lab says both, fam. Lab you in the building, Lab? You in the building? You in the building, Lab? All right, we'll run this one first, Lab. Let me see. No, we'll run. I think we'll run the BRZ, chat. Lab, you want to run that one, Lab? All right, we're gonna run that one, Lab. Let me see a dub in the chat, Lab, if you want to run. Is that's the one you want to run? You missed that one, Lab? You missed that? You missed that, Lab? There it is. That's that Subaru BRZ, chat. In the building again, chat. In the building again, chat. 805 all over that. As I said, if you want to cover for it, it'll be a $2 tip, chat, or two $1 tips, chat. Hannah, what's up? Duck, thank you for coming through. Artist Soft, Saint O'Neill. If you see anything, Hussein, all over that. If you see anything that wasn't bid on and you'd like to add it to your collection, all you have to do is make an offer in the chat. All right, I'll get some. I'll order some. All right, there we go. I had to run and get some cases, chat. Hussein! Yeah, they hard to find. Look, this is number 3. Where do you see the 2025 ones at? Where do you see the 2025s at? You give me T-Roy? This is number 3 from 2025, and I can't even get my hands on 1 and 2. And you know I get cars. You know I get hands on cars. I can't even get my hands on 1 and 2. Because they so... I only got 1 pink car this year, Lab, and I haven't been able to get my hands on a super treasure out of the GK's, Lab. And you know exactly. You know, Lab, I get every super treasure at least one. At least one. There's the case on it. There's the case on it, chat. All right, there we go. That's that Wagoneer. I'm going to run that formula. We're going to run the formula too, chat. Shane, all over that. Appreciate you for coming through, Shane. That's what I'm saying, Lab. I'm gonna get 2 of those super treasure hunts out the GK Shank Lab, and I'm done with that. I'm done with that. After I get, all right, I'll run that Skyline. We'll run it. We'll run it next. Shane, nice take. If you want a case for it, Shane, shoot a $2 tip to us. We'll add a case. Let me know. No case? All right, appreciate you. No face? No case. No face? No case. Let me see. This is out of the GK. What did they say? Run. Somebody said run. Oh. All right, we're going to run this HKS, chat. We're going to run this HKS, chat. Dubs in the chat, you want to run that? While I'm looking for a couple of other cars. Let me know if anything up out of the E case, and I'm gonna go and run the rest of that E case since we didn't already started tearing into it, chat. And then I'll save the rest of this G case for tomorrow. We'll run that. Yeah, oh my God, that's so beautiful out the G case. All right, here we go, chat. This is that HKS. What's up, Letsy, CX? What happens is this. Towards the end of the night, it's going to be about 10 people that come in and ask us. All right, I got one more. Hussein, did you ask me to run another light blue or what? Or did we get enough rent tonight? That's that Nissan Skyline right there. That Nissan Skyline right there, chat. Getting the case ready for it because that one always goes hot. Burton! All over that. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you. Let me see. We ran both of those. Zamax. We're gonna run. Oh, we gotta run that RWB. Yeah, I'm gonna add it. There it is. Nice take, Burton. Nice take. One thing about these is, as soon as I come out of the thing with a case, people ask me about this car, but I don't know. I always think of that is a white one because when they say Nissan Skyline, I think of the white one, the GTR. I think about it. Hussein, you're gonna have to let me know what you think about that classic. We'll talk about it on the back end, Hussein. Don't even worry. We'll talk about it on the back end. I'll chat right after tonight. I'll chat you up about it, chat. Which one you guys want to run? Top or bottom? Chat. Let me know. We'll run it. Let me know. I think we're looking for a light blue, chat. Top. All right, we're gonna run the top one. K5. We're gonna run the top. 805. All right, here we go again, chat. Here we go. This is at 67 Chevy C10, chat. Right there. All you have to do is swipe right. Add that to your collection tonight. As you all know, on nights like this, we get together to find some nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels, chat. 369. Anything over $15, we're gonna add a case to it automatically. If you want a case, Wilcon, nice take. Do you need a case for it, Wilcon? Just send a $2 tip. Case, no case. Let me know, Wilcon. Nice take. No, okay, no case. All right, no face, no case, chat. No face, no case, chat. All right, here we go again, chat. This is that mine cart, chat. It has some DNA in there. It's gray. It's the color of the cart. It has a DNA error. That's inside of there. You get me? That's in there. It's like that. Lab Cole! All over that, Lab. Nice take, Lab! Hey, Lab, what other car would you like to see ran, Lab? What other car would you like to see ran, Lab? Let me know. Gift to GC. All right. Let me grab it. All right, let me grab it. Gift to, let me put it over there. What you think about this, Lab? What you think about that, Lab? That's a loose, that's a Cadillac, and it's a, look at it got a little pearl on it too. That's an MBX, chat. I'm gonna run that, chat, for $1. See what you guys think about it. I'll run that pink one too. This is a Matchbox Battle Act. Yeah. It got, look at the pearl on it. It got like, look at the colors on it. I like it in a loose. It's, it's very nice. Let me see. I don't know what 2018. It's got a 2018 casting date. That's a hot one though. That one's nice. I haven't seen that, chat. I haven't seen that one out in the wild. Nowhere, chat. Nowhere. That's that 68 Mercury Cyclone, chat. Scott D. All over that. Get that to GC. 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 All right, I'm going to give that to GC. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. We are going to run that Formula One set, chat. I'm looking for a light blue to run, chat. I'm looking for a light blue to run. Meanwhile, while we're waiting, chat, Dubs in the chat, we want to run this RWB back. Let me know. Let me know. Dubs in the chat, let me know. All right, chat, here we go. Martinez, you in the building? Martinez. All right, here we go, chat. That's that Porsche RWB 930. Let's look at it. Has the reverse writing on there. We've already seen this car. It ain't no sense in we've already seen this car at least 5 or 10 times in the chat. T Roy, all over that. All over that, T Roy. I know your Porsche. T Roy Jenkins. Nice tape. You still got parking space in your garage for these, T Roy? You still got parking space in your garage for this, T Roy? Oh, that one's bad. Okay, that's trash right there. Hold on. That one's Ryder. Here. You want one of these? Here. That one's horrible. Let me make sure this one's cool. T. Roy. Nice tape. I'm going to tape it up before it comes out, T. Roy. The F1 pack, we're going to run it. I'm going to let the chat decide. How much do you think is worth? Let me know. What do you think? What do you think? How to premium protect. All right. Are they already there? Are they? Hey, Scott, are they already there? Because I got to run back out to the store tomorrow. So you get me? I don't know. Nice take. What's up, Martinez? What did you want me to run? What was you interested in me running, Martinez? What were you interested for me to run? Oh, okay. I didn't get to go today, Scott, and I may not get to go tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best because my Wednesday and Thursday is my pickup day at the factory. So you get me? Love that. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, T. Roy. That one is I'm an art car collector. So I got all of the art cars and what they say every year for 812 all over that. Let me know if you want a case on that 812. Case, no case. Let me know. Case, no case. Let me know. Just let me know. Case, no case. That if you want a case, it'll be yeah. You don't need a case? You good? No case? $2 tip if you want a case, chat. Holler. All right. All right, cool. I just want to know before, there you go. There you go right there. All right, this is at McLaren Orange. McLaren Orange chat. Scott D. All over that. What's up, Diecast Dogs? Appreciate you. Scott D. All over that. Nice take, Scott D. Let me know if you want me to run this, Scott. Let me know. This is that's the loose one. I don't know. It's let me see. Let's look at it. Do you have? Hey, who is that asked about the Advan? We ran a Martinez. You missed it. I ran a whole Advan set. A whole Advan set. Ask chat. Every car in the Advan collection, we ran, chat. You got to catch that at the end of the month, Martinez. Keep coming through. I had got one. Everybody asked me about it 300 times, and we ended up running it. It went for 30, 40, $38, something like that. It was an Advan set. Here's that. The only Advan that I got right now, that's that crate racer, chat. That's out of the G case. This is the only Advan that I got right now. That's my personal. That's a personal. All of the other Advans that I had, I ran them. All of the other ones, I ran. We ran. You can ask anybody in here. I probably ran at least 2, 3, 4, chat, of those Advans. All right, chat, here we go again. This is that 75 custom blazer. If you've been looking for it, there it is. Martinez, any Falcon or any more HKS? I ran two. I think I ran two, Martinez. You didn't see him? I ran two of the HKS. You didn't get a chance to see him? You didn't get a chance to see him, Martinez? That's that 75 Blazer Custom. Let me know if you want a case on this. It'll be $2 if you need a case, Wilcon. Just let me know. Just let me know if you need a case on that. Let me know. Let me see if I can find one of those HKSs for you. Let me see if I can find one. This is what I'm going to do, though. Somebody asked me about this Bentley, chat. All right, no case, no face, no case, chat. Somebody asked me about this Bentley, chat. Try getting it, yeah. Darian's. If you come through on, like, Darian's, I run some 3 for $2 Darian's. If you want, towards the end of the show, I'll load up another 20 ads. I'll run some stuff for people that's been Marlin! Wilcon! Somebody asked me to run that, chat. There it is right there. Somebody asked me to run it, chat. There it is right there, chat. I don't know if you know, but we've rinsed 812. Nice take, 812. Nice take. Nice take. We've ran a bunch of those. All right, there's that 240Z again for you, chat. That's that 240Z again, chat. Just trying to fill up some time. Just trying to fill up some time, because in 4 minutes we go. Futson, are you in here, Futson? Futson, you in here? You in here, Futson? Let me know if you in here. Let me know if you in here, Futson, and we'll run that Formula One set for you. You get me? We'll run that. Let me know. If not, we'll just save it and run it tomorrow. I think almost everybody that's in the mod group has one of those. Martinez! Nice take. Do you need a case on that, Martinez? Case, no case. Let me know. Case, no case. Let me know. All right, let me make an edit on some of these real quick. Because for some reason, the weight is off on the next 10 ads. I got to edit it. All right, chat. If you see an ad, if you see something that's ran and is not bid on, you can bid on it, chat. You can send an offer. Mark. All right, here we go again, chat. Nice take. No case? No case, Martinez? No case? You want a case or no case? Let me know. Let me know if you want a case before I run this next car. Let me know. All right, because what case? This is out of the G case, right? All right. Here we go again, chat. That's Optimus Prime, chat. Out of the G case, chat. Oh, authentic. That's a nice one, chat. All right, here we go, chat. $1. That one gonna take a second to settle. All right, chat. I appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wilcon! Let me know if you want a case on that, Wilcon. You want a case? No case. Case, no case, Wilcon. Let me know. No case. All right, no case on that. Got you. Got you. Let me see. We got this light blues. All right. Let me look. Let me see what we're gonna run. We at the top of the hour. We got 1 minute. Food. Are you in here, Food? You in here, family? Are you? Let me know if you in here so we can run those F1s. Let me know. Let me know if you in here, Futson. Dubs in the chat, Futson. You in here? You in here or no, Futson? All right, don't be saying you was asleep with a headache and had to write a letter to your congressman. This is your chance, Futson. You've been asking about this car. I said 9:30 we gonna run it, chat. There it go right there. $1. I'm gonna go and give me some water, chat. That one's gonna take a little bit to settle. I'm gonna go grab me some water. Wilcon! Nice take. Futson wasn't in here. Futson, all right, Futson. See, hey, there it goes. Try, try to get that guy in on it. That's that. Hold on. This is the last car that I didn't run out of there. I told him I like at the top of the hour. All right, chat. This is that birthday burner. What's up, Darius? This is a regular. That's a regular treasure hunt, chat. That's a That's a regular treasure hunt, chat. That's a regular treasure hunt. A regular. All right, I do have a brand new E case, chat. Darius, nice take. And it got the little chips on it and whatnot. It's a treasure hunt. It's a regular treasure hunt, chat. That's out of the G case. Regular treasure hunt. Case or no case. Let me know if you want a protector on that, chat. Let me know if you want a protector on it or not. Case or no case, Darians? No case? Okay, cool. Just checking because I had somebody get a car and they didn't know that we had cases. And it was just a crazy. Just let me, Darians, send it to, if you want a case, or you can send me, like, just let me know. Because, like, I had one person, this is that Toyota GR of the mailed it C case, really? Wow. That's that Toyota GR8 Cup, chat. Toyota GR8 Cup. That's out of the E case, chat. That's out of the E case. I'm gonna run some of these. These are brand new, chat. That's a brand new E case, chat. Look at the card. Look at the card. That's why I asked you if you want a case on it, because some people want. These are perfect cards, chat. And so if you don't get a case, you know what I mean? Like, some people it don't matter. Other people is concerned about it. That's that kit card, chat. Kit. That's kit right there, chat. Shannon. Oh, over that, Shane. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Thank you. Nice take. All right, here we go again, chat. This is that Buns of Steel, also known as the ketchup holder, chat. Ah! Hey, but the thing, even if you never watch Knight Rider, that is the ketchup container. That is a Firebird, chat. Run. I'm saying, Darius, how many protectors do you want? How many protectors do you need, Darius? Let me know. How many? Nice take, Scott D. How many protectors? What? Purple? No. 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 Good grab. There's the same Firebird. That's that same Firebird like the kid. But it's a park. It's a park and it's a parking plate. Parking plate, chat. Parking plate. Here's that 71 Lamborghini Miura, chat. If you didn't get a chance to get one of those, here's your chance, chat. Here's your chance if you didn't get a chance to get one of those, chat. I'm gonna be on a Dollar Tree run tomorrow, chat. Trust and believe. I'm gonna be running around all Dollar Trees looking for that. All right, chat. Here's that Cadillac. Yeah, I'll run some short cards right next, Scott. I'll run some short cards next. Those are foreign. There's that Cadillac GTP hypercar, chat. Cadillac GTP hypercar, chat. I do have a bunch of short cards, chat. I got a bunch of them, chat. Short cards. Let me know how you. No takers on that. Let me put that there. All right, that's a long card. That's a long card. That is El Viento. There's El Viento JDM shorts. Maybe, maybe. I gotta look for those. I gotta look for them. All right, all three of these for $2. That's two long cards and a short card. Two longs and a short. Cadillac Zamac, I'll definitely. What is it for 2025? Is it for 2025? Is it a 2025 card? Let me know. Let me know, chat. It's 20. All right. All right. As soon as I get hands on it, I'm gonna let you know, and then we'll bring it to the chat and run it. There's three short aerodynamic cards out of the Let's Race series, chat. Three of those for $2, chat. All you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection tonight. Scott D. All over that. Appreciate you, Scott. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, Scott. 1-0. Nice take, Scott D. Hey, look, if you're a reseller, this is your time right now, chat. This is your time, chat, if you're a reseller. You get me? I'm going to try to run some nice reseller deals real quick. All right, that's 3 of the stock cars on a short card. You get me? 3 of that stock cars on a short card. These are foreign cards, chat. They came out with 10. I've only seen 3. Scott D. All over that. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Look, if you're a reseller, this is your time, chat. If you're a reseller, Scott D. All over that. If you're a reseller, chat, this is your time. Those short cards, they're hard to find, chat. Monster Dairy Delivery, chat. $1. If you need milk, got milk, jump on that. As you know, on a night like this, we get together to try to find some good homes for some good Hot Wheels, chat. We out here trying to find some good homes for some good Hot Wheels, chat. 8 mains, 16, 5, 8 mains, 5 premiums. 8 mains, 5 premiums. Let me see. 8 mains. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 31. There it is. There it is. $31. Appreciate you, Scott. There's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. So you said 5 of these, right? And then how many of the mains? How many mains? How many mains? I didn't see. You want them tonight or no? All right, let me know, Darius. Let me know. It's best to get them when for your car shipping and whatnot. Just let us know. One thing about them, for some reason, it was a time they were hard to get, and so we got a bunch. If you get that many, we might be all out. Are those mainline? That was both, T-Roy, mainlines and premiums. Let me know what you need. There's mods in the building. I'm running cars right now, so you can just, I'm sure they'll help you answer your questions. You don't even have to worry about that. You don't have to worry. Just let us know what you want. 812. Nice take, 812. That's that ain't fair, chat. That's that ain't fair. That's that ain't fair. I'm trying to put some all right, this is at Going Fishing. I'm trying to put some 3 for 2s. That treasure hunt ain't fair. Woo, is red. It's red. I've been seeing them for $11, $15, $20. I had 2 last year. I let them go on it. They win. That's that Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. That's out of the E-case, chat. If you didn't get a chance to get that, here's your chance, chat. Here's your chance to get that. All you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection tonight. Mark, what? Nice take. Nice take, chat. All right, let me get it. I'm getting a 3 for 2 together real quick while we're in here. All right, these are that's that Alpha Pursuit, chat. That's that Alpha Pursuit, chat. All right. If you're a reseller, this is your chance, chat. 3 of the Alpha Pursuit. These are out of the G case, chat. On perfect cards. The cards are perfect. They're fresh out of the G case, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. If there's any cards up out of the E case that you'd like to see, you let me know, chat. We're going to run them. We're going to run them tonight. All right, here's that Batmobile. TV series Batmobile, chat. TV series Batmobile. That's out of the E case, chat. That's out of the E case. What's up, Brandy? Endless. All right, let me let me find one, chat. Let me find one, Scott. Hey, Scott. So you. All right, that's out of the G case right there. Salt shaker, shake it like a salt shaker, chat. Let me know if you're Scott D. All over that. Appreciate you, Scott. Appreciate you, Scott. Thank you. I'm trying to divvy up some. I got an E case in front of me. Scott D. Nice take. One of my favorite cars right there, Scott. I like this car. It's number 3. You know, I like the number 3, the number 6, and the number 9, chat. That's that Datsun Sunny truck, chat. If you didn't get a chance to get that, here's your chance to get your hands on it, chat. Let me move the light over a little bit better so we can get a little bit better lighting. Most of these cars we've already seen a bunch. This is that Datsun Sunny truck, chat. B120. That was the that was the super treasure hunt from the D case, chat. Marlon, all over that. Thank you for coming through, Marlon. Don't forget, if you need a nice take, Marley Ball. Nice take out of the D case, Mark. Nice take. All right, here's that Drift Ender, chat. Drift Ender. Drift Ender. It's got the double C on there, meaning it's a custom car. 812. All over that. Appreciate you, 812. Thank you for coming through tonight, 812. I am trying to get a set of like, if you're a, let me see, these are gone already. That's gone. I'm looking for some of those Rapid Pulse, a set of them, chat. A set. Rapid. 812. Nice take, 812. Let me mix some of these in. Look, if you're a reseller, here's your chance, chat. That's that Rapid Pulse, chat. Rapid Pulse. If you want to get a protector on those, $2. Premium main lines are $2. Premiums are $3, chat. Here we go. These are out of the G case, chat. That's that Rapid Pulse. 3 of them for $2. If you're a reseller, that's a good deal for you, chat. Very good deal if you're a reseller, chat. Let me see here. All right, no takers on that. Let me get that out of your way, chat. Let me get that out of your way. All right, here's one of those. That's a Tesla Cyber Quad, chat. Tesla Cyber Quad, chat. There you go. If you've been looking for this, that's out of the D case, chat. This box right here is a mixed case, chat. It's all mixed up. Let me see. That one's gone. I was trying to find some more of those BRZs too, chat. Trying to find some more of those BRZs. 812 all over that. Appreciate you, 812. Thank you for coming through tonight. Nice take, 812. You know what's crazy? Out of all of the cars and stuff that I get, I've never had my hands on a Tesla, the actual Cyber Quad, chat. That's that 76 Chevy Chevette NHRA out of the D case. I haven't. And I get a lot of cars. I get a lot of cars. Like hundreds upon hundreds, chat. And I haven't got my hands. I've seen one. I seen one when they first came out. I seen one and the person didn't want to part with it. They were like, no, 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 no. All right, there's that doing it up, chat. What? You ran into that? Hold up, let me look at that cyber quad again. Let me. Oh, okay. See, if you wouldn't have brought that up, Scott, I would have never even noticed it. You get me? When I saw it with my own eyes, I would have never noticed it. That's that doing it up. It's out of the E case, chat. There's another E case car. That's that Roadster, chat. Roadster. Up out of the up out of the E case. You can find these with a tampo error if you're lucky, with no paint on the side. You can find them. Now, I've only found the short one. What's up, Roll It? How you doing, Rotten? Get your finger ready, Rotten. I'm gonna run through some more G case cars. I was just running through some E case cars for if they're if you're a reseller. If you're a reseller, or if it's some cars that you missed from the E case, here they are. That's that Silverado Black C10. Yeah, Marlon, I'll run another one. Scott's in here though. You might not even get a chance on it. You know, I'm gonna run half of this E case. I'm gonna get back on that G case. That's that Cruise Bruiser. That's that Cruise Bruiser. There's a couple of cars like that we all like, and hey, it's fully equipped with the Moon Eyes, chat. That's that Moon Eyes. You see it with the Moon Eyes, chat. Cruise Bruiser, 3 for 2 white Audi. I'll run some three. I gotta put some together, but I will run that station wagon. Let me pull 3 out. Let me see if I that white Audi station wagon. Let me see that. Yeah, that station wagon. There's 1. There's 2. All right, let me. That's that head knocker. That head knocker, chat. That head knocker. All right, I'm gonna find 3 of them. We gonna run them. Don't even worry. Let me just keep looking. I was shocked that GR. That I was shocked. I got RDO6. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. Every RDO6 that I got is really already spoken for, chat. I got a mod that likes those, and he wants to get all of them, chat. That's that 71 Dodge Challenger. Or hey Scott, Nicholas likes those. Nicholas wants he told me to gather them up and he gonna take them all. Nice take, Scott D. Nice take, Scott. I haven't forgot about you on that 3 for 2 on those uh what are those cars? Yeah. Those wagons, those Audi wagons. I'm looking for one more, chat. I'm looking for one. All right. That's that Shelby, chat. I don't know if you've seen it. Number 67 out in the wild, chat. This out of the G case, chat. That's that Mopar. Woo, look at it. It's got that 428 in there, chat. Don't sleep on those, chat. I think that's one of the last ones we got out here tonight. I'm looking for that Audi wagon. Audi wagon. Let me see if I got another one. Let me know if you want a case on there or no case. Let me know. Case, no case, chat. Alright, that ain't in there. None of those. Case, no case. Alright, no case on that one. Alright, here's that Chevy Blazer 4x270. You got two tonight, Scott? Hey, you remember it was a time we couldn't even touch those, Scott. It was a time I had to sell some of my personal, Scott. You get I had to sell some of my personals. People was all over those, Scott. They was like, nah, I take those. I take those, Scott. So I was like, man, it was just like a crazy situation. Crazy situation. All right, no takers on that. Let me put it. What do you think about this, chat? Does anybody still like those? Let me know. Dubs in the chat if you want to run that. Let me know. There's that other Audi right there. There it is. Oh no, that's a Tesla. That is a Tesla. That Audi, I gotta find it. We'll look for one. Nope, can't see it. RTS. You don't have one of those, Scott? All right, there we go. This is at Williams. Me, I don't run the Red Bulls, but I run the Williams, Scott, because the Red Bulls are hard to find. I can hardly get my hands on the Red Bulls, but the Williams I got. Nice take, Scott. Dude. Nice take. That's that Duracell one, chat. That's that Duracell. I like the. Who's that? My Protein? Mine's Protein. Nice take, Scott. Dude. All right, here's that Mustang, chat. That 67 Ford Mustang, chat. White with the flames, chat. Don't sleep on that. Do not sleep on that, chat. Do not sleep on that. All right, here we go. Those are some of those Zemax. Those are some of. I got something for him, chat. I got something for him, Scott. I got a real good wake-up call, Scott. No takers on that. But yeah, that'll wake everybody up, that Zemax. All right, this is that Jeep Wagoneer Zemax, chat. Dubs in the chat, if you're interested in that car tonight, let me know. Dubs in the chat if you're interested in that car tonight, chat. Let me know, or I'll just throw it back in the car. I'll just throw it right back in the box, chat. All right, here you go, Scott. I know you. Thanks for the follow, Mini Flock. Appreciate you. That's for that Zamac right there, chat. That's that 19. You see, that's a 2025 Zamac, chat. Scott, all over that thing. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Scott. 812 wants a piece of it too. I don't blame you, 812. That is a very, very nice car, chat. 812. Nice take. You want a case on that or no case? What's up, John John? What's up, John John? What do you want to see tonight, John John? We kind of like winding down a bit. What are you looking to see tonight, John John? No case? Silhouette cases. I got some T-Roy. I got silhouette cases. Let me know. I ran the whole set. I got cases though. If you need a case, let me know. I got cases that'll fit the silhouettes. They're $3. If you bought a silhouette tonight and you need a case, let me know.
It won't turn off.
All right, just leave it there. What kind of truck you want to see, Marlon? RX-7 Silhouette. RX-7. We ran a whole set of silhouettes tonight. I ran a whole set, chat. I ran a whole set. I'm just running some E-case cars in case you didn't get your hands on some. I ran a whole set tonight, chat. That's that Aston Martin, chat. That's that Aston Martin. Scott D. All over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Scott D. Appreciate you for finding all of those. Somebody asked me about this car last. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. All right, here's that Honda. Somebody asked me about some of these, chat. That's that Honda right there. That's that Honda. Number 3. Type R. That's a real nice car, chat. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. When it first came out, couldn't keep them. It couldn't keep them. They were just gone. Pull it out the box. It was gone, chat. 812. Nice take, 812. Nice take. Appreciate you for coming through, 812, and being a part of our chat group. Here's that 70 Plymouth Superbird, chat. 70 Plymouth Superbird, chat. Part of the art car collection if you're an art car collector. And I'm looking for a Nissan Skyline LBWK. We didn't run no boulevards tonight. I don't got no boulevards. I just ran silhouettes. Got one classic. Got one classic, chat. I think we ran a bunch of Optimus Prime, chat. This is that kit. That's a Firebird, chat. Kit car. I got another. It looks just like this. It's better not to be it better. Nah. I didn't run no classics tonight, Hussein. That white one that you're looking for, I showed you the classic that I had. I didn't even run it. Didn't even run it tonight. Hussein, don't even trip. Didn't even run it tonight. Didn't even run it tonight. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. That's that kit car, chat. I like those. I think bulk-wise, Scott and myself have all of those. I got about 5. Chat. I got about 5. What other cars would you guys like me to run? Let me know, chat. Let me know. I do have some more cars in the G. I'm looking for that HKS actually, chat. I'm looking for some HKSs. I know I got 3 more somewhere. Somebody always gonna ask me about the HKSs, so I'm trying to find a few. Let me know any cars that you're looking for in the E case. Let me know, chat. Hussein, did you get a light blue? One of those light blue Silverados, Hussein? Let me know. Let me know, Hussein, did you get a light blue? Or do you want me to run another one or no? Let me know, Hussein, if you want me to run one of those light blues. Let me know. If not, then I don't have to look for one. You get me? Let me know. Let me know. Scott D. Nice take. All right, here we go again, chat. My bad. Oops. Let me see if I can run this here. Here, I'm going to have to... appreciate you guys for coming through tonight, chat. Having a little... My internet is acting up right now. I don't know if you guys are seeing... I don't know if you guys are seeing the delay. I'm just trying to give my internet a chance to get smooth again. It's just look a little glitchy. I'm watching it from another computer. Let me know. But it looks like it's glitching. It looks good. All right, let me see if I can get it going. All right, let me run this one real quick. That's that 23 that's that 23 RAM chat. That's that 23 RAM. That's that 23 RAM chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. Apologies for the glitching. This is what we're gonna do, chat. This is that rig storm. This is a regular treasure hunt, chat. Regular treasure hunt on a near perfect card, chat. On a near perfect card, chat. We're gonna run that for $1. We're gonna run that for $1. Let the chat decide what it's worth. There it goes right there, chat. Rig storm, regular treasure hunt has entered the building, chat. Has entered the building. What I'll do is I'll put a 3 for 2 type of box together, and we'll probably get to those tomorrow. 812 all over that. Nice take, 812. You want a case or no case? You want a case on that or no case, 812? Let me know. No, thank you. All right, that is a treasure hunt. All right, here's another one of those Tesla Cyber Quads, chat. Tesla Cyber Quad. Let me see. There we go. We got the ads loaded right. We got the ads loaded right. I am still looking for that Audi. I do have 2. I'm looking for a number 3 one, chat. I'm looking for the 3rd one. All right, those are all Audi. We already ran all of those. No need to worry about those anymore. All right. Darians! Nice take, Darians. Nice take. All right. Here's that Tesla Model S Play. That's out of the E-case, chat. I'm going to bundle it with the Tesla. I heard that. All right, there's that Tesla Model S Play, chat. Tesla Model S Played. I am looking for another one of them Audi trucks. Wagons. Probably not going to find them. Probably not going to find them. 3. What I'll do, though, is... Yeah. I ran 2 of the HKSs already. I'll run some more. I'll run some more tomorrow, for sure. I'll run some more tomorrow, sure. Nice take. Nice take, 812. All right, here's another one of my favorite cars right here, chat. That's one of my favorites. I customized my own. That's my personal right there. It got real riders on it. Woo-wee! Woo-wee! That's one of my favorites, chat. All right, there's that Velar. I just noticed it had a number 68 on it, chat. $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. If you happen to be watching from one of our simulcasts and you see a car that wasn't bid on, let me know. Let me know. Saint O'Neill, Art Soft, thank you all for coming through. Yeah, I did. I did. It was nice. Yeah, I'm still looking. I got all I could find was 2. All I could find was 2. Here, I'll run both of those for $1. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to find the other one, another one. I was trying to get you three lined up. I was trying to get you three lined up. I was trying to get you three lined up, but you know what? I'll run those two for $1. There you go. Those are out of the G case too. Those are out of the G case 812. Those are out of the G case 812. Appreciate you for coming through. I normally would run both of those for $1 each, 812. Normally we'll run them for $1 each. But oh, is that another one? No, that's a Tesla. But they look so much like the Tesla that I like to get them out the house because I've mixed those up. We've shipped those. It's just that it looks just like the Tesla to me. All right, chat. Let me know. Oh, you looking for that HKS? Looking for some more of those HKSs? All right, there's a Batmobile, chat. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection tonight, chat. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. I like those wagons too. I like them. I like them. I got like, but I mix them always up with the, I always mix them up with the, that's that HKS, chat. That's one right there. That's one of the ones you're looking for. Definitely. That's one of the ones you're looking for. Definitely. In the meantime, there's that Skyline, chat. That's that Skyline 2000. Yep. Yep, Scott, I like the Jeep. I like the Jeep. Second, that Audi. Jeep one. Second, the Audis, Scott. And I think I like the Jeeps, Scott, because I like the Jeep. Nice take. Nice take, Hussein. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. I like that. I like the Jeep just because of the Zamac. Just because of the Zamac on it. All right, chat. Let me know. We kind of like winding down, chat. I've already ran every case, every car. Yeah, that 88 Jeep Jaguar is the white one. That 88 Jeep I like. I like the 88 Jeep. The first one I sold was just a regular temp. It was a regular livery. Oh, there it is, Scott. That's what you was looking for, Scott? Right? That's it right there, Scott. I didn't forget about it. That's that. That's it right there. There it go right there, Scott. $1 tape. That's that Elko in matte. Harder to find than angel hair. Right? I haven't run. That's the only car we ain't ran tonight out of the G case. I then almost ran two G cases. Scott D. Nice tape. One of my favorite. One of my favorite. Who? I'm trying to figure out, chat. Does anybody know who GC? Oh, GCD. All right, GCD. All right, got it. GCD. That's who he said give that to. GCD. I got to make a note. That's for GCD. GC Diecast. GC Diecast. All right, that's that 58 Chevy Impala, chat. Somebody was asking me to run that tonight. There it is for you. 83 Chevy Impala, chat. 812. All over that. Appreciate you, 812. Thank you. Thank you for coming through tonight. I was gonna run one of these Brazilian Chargers. If anybody's interested, nice take. Nice take. I don't think I've ran this tonight either, chat. That's out of the D case. That's out of the D case, chat. This is at 74 Brazilian Dodge Charger. That's a Women's Day card. It has the Women's Day symbol on the back right there. That's definitely going to be a collector car, chat. Definitely a collector car, chat. Definitely a high end. When I got, please let me know. Or either, hey Scott, if you wanna separate from that Ford Bronco with that one that got no tamper on the side, let me know. Let me know. I just found these, chat. Let me know which one you want me to run, chat. We winding down. We winding down, chat. I got some short cards. I'm gonna put some sets together, and I'm gonna run them as 3-for-2s. These shorts. I'm gonna put some 3-for-2 sets together. All right, if we get all right, here's that Chevy C10 again, Chad. Let me pull it up close. I do got some of these too, Chad. These are like Lucy's right here. This is a Matchbox though, Chad. Let me know what you think about it. If you guys are into Lucy's, let me know. I got that. Oh, this pink one is delectable. It got that. Look at the paint on it, Chad. That's a nice one. What is that? Good, googly. Look at the rims, chat. Let me know. I'll run that. Yeah, that's Chevelle. Woo! When I got it, it had like a little paint. It had a little minor error on it, chat. But it looks to be good. All right, there's that. There's that Chevy C10. Scott is in the building, and you'll be lucky. That's one of Scott's favorite cars. One of my favorite cars. You'll be lucky to get your hands on that one, chat. All you have to do is swipe right, add that to your collection tonight. Mark Lynn! Nice. What's the EFZ Mac? I got that BRZ. I got that BRZ. Do you need a case on that, Marlon? Let me know. Let me know if you need a case or no. Honda EF Zamac. No. Only Zamacs I got this one, and then I got like this Subaru BRZ. I got that Subaru BRZ. Got those. Those are the only two that I got. No case? No case? I don't know. They've been going high. I'll run some tomorrow. No case? Case or no case? At which one, Scott? All right, Wilcon. All right, Wilcon. We about to get out of here anyway. All right, Wilcon. Yep, we did it for $1. I got another one of these somewhere. I'm looking for it. I'm just looking for tomorrow's setup. And in the meanwhile, I was just gonna run a couple of other cars. There's another HKS. I totally get you, Swipe. I totally get you. You know how many of these already ran tonight? Like 4. We kind of like winding down. Kind of like winding down. Let me see. Kind of like winding down. Uh, I do have some nice Lucy's though, chat. Do have some nice Lucy's. Here. I haven't ran none of these tonight either, chat. Let me run that right there. 805. That's that Mazda Miata, chat. That's that Mazda Miata, chat. I'm finna show you a loose that I got, chat. 812. Nice take, 812. That's out of the E case. Let me show you guys something I got today. I don't know what you think about it. What you think about that, chat? What do you think about that, chat? That's an MBX. That's an MBX. That's a Matchbox. Chevy C10. You right on it, chat. You right on it. Right on it. I'll run it for $1 if anybody's interested. That's an MBX, chat. That's an MBX. That Chevy. Yeah. I haven't got my hands on the red one. I was looking for the light blue, and I grabbed this one. 812. Nice take, 812. Hey, I was looking for the light blue, and I saw this one, and I was like, I like this. I like this. You got all of them? I already know, Scott. I already know you got all of those. I already know you got all of those. Let me try to find a car you don't have, Scott. Let me find a car you don't got. What about this Opel? You got that Opel Cadet? You got that Opel Cadet? You got that one? Run the 33. What do you mean? What 33? HKS? Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. I already ran about 4 of those tonight. I already ran about 4. I already ran about 4, chat. What about this one, Scott? You got that? Look at that. Look at that, Scott. You got that? All right, all right, I know. All right, there we go. It kind of has yeah, I know. Everybody wants that HKS 805. I'll run another one. I'll run another one. This has that Zamac. Don't worry. Don't even trip, Hussein. Don't even trip, Hussein. Don't trip. Every car you already got, I put it on the side. Don't trip. The cars you won, I put on the side, Hussein. I got an MX too, so don't even trip. Already know what's up. This is a MBX Inc. It's like it has a Zamac feel on the front end, chat. Has a Zamac feel, a Zamac feel on the front end. I got one more that I like. What about this? Is that Range Rover, chat? The short one. MBX. MBX. No, you don't, Scott? All right, there we go. If you're interested in this, all you have to do is, this is a loose one. It's low mileage too. Look at it. 2020 Land Rover. Low mileage. Loose. Rerun. Oh man, y'all. Hey, I love y'all, chat. I love y'all, chat. Oh, hold up. I got another one. Let me just. I'll run that HKS. As soon as we get 20 people in the building, we'll run an HKS. I'll run one. What about that, Scott? What do you think about that? That's that Jag. That's that Jag. This is a chase car. That's that Jag, chat. I got a wheelie too. You want me to run a wheelie? You talking about something like that? That Jeep wheelie? That's a wheelie. Here, I'll run it. It's loose. That's a wheelie, but it's an MBX. It's an MB it's an MBX. That's a wheelie though for sure. Integra? No, I haven't even seen it. That's a wheelie, chat. We're gonna get 20 people in here. No, I haven't seen a mountain goat. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen it, chat. Let me see. RLCs 22. We're gonna run it. What do you think about this, chat? All right, here we go. Here we go. This is at Nissan Skyline HKS in the building, chat. Let's see RTS 3 times. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it, chat. Since you guys think all of my loose MBXs are ugly. Scott D all over that HKS. I don't blame you, Scott. I do not blame you, Scott. That's a very nice car. Scott D. We've been seeing those HKSs go for crazy numbers, chat. Crazy. Let me just get a case for that. Let me get a case. I dug through all the cars just to run that tonight. Scott D. Nice take. Appreciate you, Scott D. Let me put that in a case so I don't forget. As you guys know, I'm going to be up all night packaging. All right, 805. Did you want me to run that BRZ or no? Oh, let me know, 805, what you think. God dang it. I just had an Ashton, Scott. I wanted to show you, damn it. And I set it down, getting all excited. It was a brown one. A brown one. Nice take, Scott D. What do you think about that? That's that 2019 Jeep, that little one, Scott. What do you think about that? Let me know if you guys like that. These are MBXs loose, chat. Let me know if you like those. You can swipe right. Add that to your collection tonight. I had a Ashton loose, but it was an MBX. Oh, here it go. Here it go. Here it go. There it is, chat. Let me just show Scott this, and we'll get on with. What do you think about that, Scott? You got that one? That's that Aston Martin. That's that Aston Martin. It's an MBX. Right? Look at the rims on the MBX right there, chat. That's that Ashton. If you guys like that, you can add it to your collection tonight, chat. This for that Aston Martin. What's up, the son of Harold? I do have some other cars we gonna run. I know that Hussein wants to. Oh, you do got that, Scott. I like that one. I like that one. That Series 9? Woo! I know just the car you're talking about. Like, that Series 9 is a Volkswagen. That's a Willys. But it kind of looked like it reminds me of a Volkswagen, you know that ugly Volkswagen, Scott? Thing! Yep, that's it, the ugly one. We used to call it the Volkswagen Thing, you know it. All right, that's that 92 Ford Mustang 5.0, chat. Mustang 5.0. The Zamac? Yeah. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that's a Zamac. That's a Zamac. I got one more. Nice take. The BRZ is over. That 8, nice take. 812. Case, no case. Case, no case, 812. Chat, if you take something and you want a case, no case, NC or no case. Yeah, yeah. We do have another BRZ. We do have another BRZ. Do got this H. Got those two. I'm gonna let the mods decide. If they up for it tonight, we'll run it. If they're up for it tonight, we'll run it. Meanwhile, I got one of these Firebird parking plates, chat. You want me to pop it open so you can see it? You want me to pop it open so you can see it, chat? You want me to run it? It's a parking plate. It looks just like Kit, but it's the actual Firebird, chat. Let me know if you're interested in that. It's a parking plate, chat. Firebird. Oh, just like that. 805. What are you talking about? We running. What are you talking about? 805. Let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna be up all night packaging. Shit. I'm gonna be up all night packaging. Jeep, Subaru. What do you mean together? I could run them one by one. What's up, Toad? What did 805? You said you want to run that BRZ? We got about 30 minutes. All right. What do you think about this one, Scott? That's that Audi e-tron. Feel me? That's that Audi e-tron. I used to have that in a box. Chat. These are MBX, chat. That's a matchbox. That's a matchbox. If you're interested, all you have to do, yeah, I like the color on it. And then I like how they in the joints, how they put a little separation in there, so it looks like, it looks nicer. All right, I got another car. What have anybody seen that in the street, chat? Let me know. Have you seen that? That's a Sky Show rig, chat. Sky Show rig comes with a plane. I just seen these just came out. It was only one, and everybody was chasing after it, chat. Seams, yeah, I like how it does the seams. Look. That's a fire plane. You get me? This is a fire truck and a fire. Oh, they got a duck. Sky Show. It has. Let me see. They got a duck one. Here's the set. Oh, they got Dining Dash. I've seen them all, but I grabbed that one, chat, because it got the plane. But if you guys, let me know which one is your favorite, so next time I'm there, I didn't see this one. Moving parts, Chevy. Oh, I see them all the time. I sold two. I sold two, but I will. So what were you saying, 805? You want to run that BRZ? You want to run that BRZ? Which one, 805? Scott D. All over that 75 Blazer Custom. Hey Scott, you got more room in your garage for these? Like one of my favorites, Scott. That's one of my favorites. Nice take, Scott. D. I like the painting on it. I like that, and then the fact that it has the headlights there, and there's no headlights up there, and then look at the paint on the side though. How it's kind of, it's kind of like that red part has a little shine in it, and then look at the mirrors. It don't have the mirrors actually, but on the picture it got the mirrors. Have you noticed that, Scott? I know you already noticed it. There's no mirrors on the side of the check. Let me get a protector for that, Scott. I'll get it out right now. Meanwhile, while I'm looking for it, I'll run one of those purple people eaters. There's your chance to get. That's that Dodge Dart purple people eater. You can get. What did you say, Scott? You can get in that car and lose your life, or what? If the KC was there, oh my God, that would be nice. That would be real nice. That would be real nice. I would like that. 812 all over that purple people eater. Mopar, chat. There you go, Scott. It's on case. It would be nice if it had some of them KC lights on there. Oh my God. It would be real nice, chat. All right, there's another DeLorean, chat. Let me know what you think about that, chat. You want to run that tonight? 805, you want to run that BRZ, don't you? Did you say run that BRZ? Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Anybody need this DeLorean in their collection? We gonna run that BRZ. We gonna run that BRZ. We definitely gonna run that tonight. There's that DeLorean in case somebody need that DeLorean. Back to the 80s. That's that DeLorean, chat. Don't sleep on it. If you need to add this to your collection, chat, all you have to do is swipe right. You can add this. Papa J in the building. I didn't even know you were in here, Papa J. Papa J. Oh, it's all good, Hussein. Don't trip. Don't worry, Hussein. We got you. We got you, Hussein. Don't even trip. The other car, I set it aside because it's happened to me before, Hussein. I got an Amex and it be tripping. I got an Amex and it be tripping, Hussein. After you make about 50 tiny short purchases, it be tripping. You get me? So that's why I don't even worry about that. Nice take. All right, somebody said they want to this I got another light blue too, Hussein. It's right here. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow, I guess, until you can get right. I'm gonna save that. We run it tomorrow. How's that? Is that what you was looking for, Hussein, or no? Let me know. This that Subaru BRZ, chat. If you need a case, let me know. We're gonna run that right now. Dubs in the chat, you want to run that? Let me know. 805. 805. That's that BRZ, chat. That's that BRZ in the place to be. 805 all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, 805. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know if you need a case, 805. It looks like that car going. All of those cars got into free case territory tonight, 805. All of them got into free case territory. FYI, that's a box of those. These aren't the ones I ran earlier. I'm just getting ready for tomorrow. Because I'm going to be packaging all night tonight. Appreciate you guys for coming through also, chat. 805! Nice take! Let me put a cover on that for you, 805. Let me put a cover on that for you. Did you want me to run that Jeep too, 805? What do you think? All right, I'm going to put tape on it before I send it on the side. Appreciate you, 805. Thank you, family. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. You want me to run that Jeep? If you got the Jeep, we don't even got to run it. It ain't even that serious. Hey, that's that. Have you ever seen this one, Scott? That's an MBX, this is like a street sweeper kind of MBX. City Services, RX-7, little street sweeper. Now, I just bought a box of Lucy's, Scott, of these MBXs. They low mileage though. None of them are high mileage. That's a Honda. That's that Honda Civic, 1976. You got Diamond. Nice take. Nice. Appreciate the follow, Diamond. This that Honda. If anybody's interested. What's up, 812? What are you talking about? AK. Yeah. Yeah. That's that Honda, chat. That's a Honda Lucy. Let me see. Did you want me to run that? Hey, let me know. Has anybody ever seen these? These are the type of Hot Wheels the base takes two 9-volt batteries. The sweet What RX-7? What RX-7? See, bro, look. Hey, look at the detail on the back of that, Scott. Blue Mon. Blue Mon. And then it got the California license plate, too. That Civic is bomb. That's a nicer one to me. Out of the MBX series. Have you ever seen that? What's the box? Which one? What the box do? Oh, that charges this right here, Scott. And these are rubber tires. You put it in, you give me, you give me, it charges. Yeah, it charges. And then you put that on the track. Yang, it's gone. You get in after it run out of juice, you charge it up. Whoop, whoop, and then it's gone. Whoop. I took the batteries out, so it wouldn't get all messed up. But it's sort of like a Sizzler. It's from 1996, Scott. It's from 1996. Put a battery in there and it goes. I got a set. If you a track racer, boom. You give me, you put the battery in there, and then it takes off. I'm gonna put the batteries in so I can demo it a little bit better, chat. I'm gonna put batteries in it. Let me know if anybody's looking for something like this loose, chat. This is a NASCAR loose. Yeah, I'm gonna put batteries in it so you can see it, and then I'll run it. I'll run it like next time we go, chat. Were we waiting to run that or what, chat? Let me know. Let me know, chat, if we were waiting to run that. Meanwhile, while we're trying to just, what about that, chat? That's that. Somebody said something about a Miata, chat. There it is right there. That's that Mazda Miata MX-5. All right, we get 20 people in here. We'll run the HKS. Papa J, 812. I think Papa J in here tonight. I'm pretty sure you want to build his box up, son. So let me run some kind of cars he might want to add to his box type of situation. Papa J, all over that. Appreciate you, Papa J. Nice take, Papa J. Yeah, I normally, Hussein, what car do you want me to run? What car are you interested in, Hussein? Let me know. What car are you interested? Put it in the chat so I can see. I got it, Hussein. I got it. What cars are you interested? That AutoZan Pro. The HKS. All right, I'm going to hold it back. I'm going to hold the HKS back, Hussein. I'm going to hold the light blue and the HKS back until we get together again, Hussein. Is that cool? Is that fair? That's fair for you? There they are in the back. I'm going to hold them back until we get together again. Is that fair? When you talk about that light blue Chevy, right? I'm just going to hold it back until we get together again. How's that? Silverado. That's what I'm saying. That's a Chevy Silverado. That's that Cadillac. Hussein, I'm going to hold that back for you. And we got that white car that we got to settle on too, Hussein. You get me? So, Trevor Rock. Nice take, Trev. You heard me, Hussein? We'll settle on that on the back end. You know what I mean? We'll settle on it on the back end. All right, here's another one of those Big Air Bel Airs, chat. What you think about that? That's that Big Air Bel Air. But we're gonna run that Zamac. We're gonna run that Zamac. Trev Rock! All over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Trev. Thank you. Thank you, Trev. Nice take, Trev. Hey, if you swap the wheels on here, Trev, what wheels would you use? What wheels would you use, Trev? See, this one got the KC lights on top. That I was just wondering, like what wheels would you use? Oh yeah, those pink, those yeah. Hold up, where's that car? I just had it. Oh my God, I got you right there. Oh my God. Hey, I'm putting it together, Scott, and it looks so good. It looks so good. All right, this is that '67 Shelby GT 500, chat. Scott D, all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Scott D. As you know, that got that 428 in there. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. Uh, we are gonna run that Zamac, chat. Let me know if you guys want me to run that Zamac. Holler, holler. I'm trying to run a couple of cars that Papa J might like. Papa J Diecast. If you would like me to run some 3 for 2s, Papa J, let me know, please. Let me know if you'd like me to run some, Papa J, some 3 for 2s. And which ones would you like me to run, actually? You get me? I ran a bunch earlier and you weren't around. I know we started a little bit early tonight, Papa J. I didn't even think 805. Nice take. I know you like those. You always on those purple ones, 805. You already got you a Zamac 805? No? You already got a Zamac? You already got a Zamac 805? All right, here's that 68 Corvette. 68 Corvette, chat. 68 Corvette, gas, monkey, garage. Let me see. I was running some 3 for 2s. Oh, here we go. Let me get this up. Let me get this one up. 812. Nice take. You got enough of those, don't you, Scott? You lucky, 812. It was a time you wouldn't get the bid on those. Scott has enough of them now. I got enough of them now. There's that rapid pulse. Like, right. That's that rapid pulse. That's a 3 for 2, chat. Interested. If you are a like a reseller, that's your chance right there. Yeah, me and Scott like those. At first I got mine. I got as many as I liked and needed. And then I saw Scott just jumping all over him. But what happens, what I see in these cars is like you'll come through and you'll be like, yeah, here and there. And then the next thing you know, that car will be hotter than hot, chat. It'll be hotter than hot. And then it'll go. All right, chat. That's that McLaren orange W1. Papa J. All over that. Appreciate you, Papa J. Thank you for coming through tonight, Papa J. Thank you for coming through tonight. I'm trying to find another skull shaker. I do have some nice E-case cars. If you guys are interested, let me pull that out. Let me pull that Mustang out. And then I'll get some. Papa J! Nice take. Nice take, Papa J. What do you think about this one, Papa J? This is a blue one. But this a MBX. This a Matchbox. That's a Matchbox. But it's a Lucy. The unpurchased cars, any car that isn't purchased, we run this show on multicast stations. So some people pick them up in the multicast. You get me? But if you're watching on the multicast, I give people a chance to bid on those. The ones that weren't, if nobody bid on it, there's like on YouTube. The show is ran on YouTube, Twitch, and so that's that '67 Ford Mustang Coupe. So it 812 all over that. So if somebody's nice, take 812. Like if nobody wins, then yeah, exactly. Thank you, 805. If nobody wins and you in the chat, like this is a live show on YouTube right now. Somebody, hey, this is a DNA error. I got sandwich pieces in there. That got a DNA error on it, chat. That's on the card. Hoto Roto time 3, chat. There you go. You could bid $1. That's normally 2 for 3. That was an accident. But bid on it if you like it, chat. Let me see. And I'm looking for one other. If you're a reseller, chat, I'm going to run a couple of reseller ads tonight. Let me know if there's any cars that you're trying to get out of the e-case, because I did run the whole e-case. Will do, Scott. I'm gonna check my DM, Scott, for sure. F and F. That one nice, Scott. I like that. I like that. But I like the Jeep better. I like the Jeep better. I like that. I mean, I like the Jeep. I like that Jeep better. Just because it got a Zamac version. Just because it got a Zamac version. F and F. We ran every Fast and Furious car that is known that you could even Fast and Furious with. Scott, did you get any Fast and Furious? We ran every one. White, orange, gray. I get through the same thing. I go through the same situations. All right, there's 20 people in here, chat. What about this one, chat? You want to run it? All right, let me find a C10, Trevor. Let me find one. I got one. We can run it. I do have one. I will run one. What about that one, though, chat? People been asking me about that, chat. Let me know. Chevy C10 Black. That's out the E-case? They got those in the E-case? I do not know, Trevor. You know how many of them C10s we ran tonight, Trevor? I can imagine we ran about 5, Trevor, at least. I got some of them Dodges. What about that, chat? You want me to run it? RTS. We'll run that HKS. And we'll just wind it on down. I'll run some Lucy's if anybody's interested. I'll run some Lucy's. All right, Trev. Golly. 805. 3. Oh, really? All right, I'm going to run this one right here. This one, Scott, right? I'm going to run it. All right, there you go right there. There you go right there, chat. If you're interested, this is that Jeep Wagoneer Zamac 2025 004. I got one more, but I'm going to take the wheels off, and I'm going to put the wheels on that Bel Air. That Air Bel Air. Right. Scott D. Nice take, Scott. Nice take. Nice take. I do have some nice Lucy's. That is a Ford Interceptor utility. That's a MBX. Here's a nice MBX, chat. Hey, Scott, you want a case on that? Case or no case, Scott? Let me know if you want a case on that. All right, I'm gonna throw a case on that. That is I don't even know what kind of car this is. It's a Morris Minor, chat. Morris Minor, loose. MM1000, Morris Minor 1000 loose, chat. If you're interested in that, all you have to do is swipe right. That's a nice Lucy, chat. I got it, Scott. I got it. I already know, Scott. I got to go and pick up those other ones, and I'm going to be running all over the place tomorrow. You get me? I'm going to be running all over the place tomorrow. I might not even get to the post office, but I hope to. All right, that's on case. I don't know, chat. The only other thing we got left to run is this HKS. And, God, that thing look fire, chat. That on don't. Yeah, true. I do have some real riders, though, if you're interested in any loose real riders. That's a set. And then I got these. I got the big one, the big tire ones, though. You get me? Boom. Or I do got like some of those silhouettes, chat. I do got some of those silhouettes we could run. You like those silhouettes, 812Ds? You like them silhouettes? Let me know. We got 5 more minutes. Hussein, I thought you said you want me to hold that HKS until next time. You want me to run it? VPN? What's that? Let me know. Marlon, we didn't run no more C10s, Marlon. Tomorrow or the next time you see me on, look, I'm probably going to be, today is Wednesday, right? Friday. Oh, VPN, I got you. All right. You want me to run it, Hussein, or no? Dubs in the chat, Hussein, if you want me to run it. Let me know. Dubs in the chat, I'll run it. All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. This is that HKS Skyline. The paint on here is immaculate, chat. This is the fourth one tonight. Chat. This is number 4. Last one. Not running no more. This is the last one, chat. Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you. Hussein! All over that, Hussein. Thank you for coming through tonight, Hussein. All over that, Hussein. Appreciate you, Hussein. They've been going wild tonight. A reward, so I don't know. Okay. Hussein! Nice take, Hussein. Nice take. All right. Anything over 15, we're going to case automatically, chat. We're going to case that automatically. Appreciate you, mods. 805, all the mods. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I seen one with a split. All right, we get 20 people in here, as Hussein. We'll run another one of the light blues. We'll run another one. We'll run this one right here. This is the last one I got. We'll run that last one. I'm new to this, so I heard my name, then he kicked me out. Wow, I didn't know, Marlon. What car were you interested in us running tonight, Marlon? Let me know. Oh, Shizel. Oh my God. Pulling out my loose collection, chat. Oh my God. Hold up, chat. Tell me that ain't bomb. That's that mini. Woo! That one nice. I like that right there, chat. That's an MBX. I don't have you anybody go to the purchase? Yeah, check the video. Check the video. Here, I'm gonna run this real quick, chat. This is a Mini Cooper loose. Mini Cooper loose. Let me, I'm not sure, this is that Firebird parking plate, chat. If anybody's interested, I could open it up, chat. If you don't know what it looked like, let me know. I'll open it up and we'll take a look at it, chat. Let me know. I do have some more nice cars up out the E-case too. Here's that yellow Porsche. If you ain't get a chance to get it, I'll run that Firebird. I'm trying to let the dust settle on that. This is that yellow Porsche right there. That yellow Porsche. Boom. Scott D, 805. What you guys think? Can we wind it down tonight? I'll save the other ones for next time we get together. Hussein, did you want me to run this, Hussein? Let me know. I'll make this. All right, we got a RX-7 Silhouette. Let me see. Oh, there it go right there. That Pandem? That Pandem? This one? Let me know, chat. I'll run either this one or the light blue. It's 11. We normally turn down right now. This one? That one? All right, there we go, chat. That's that Pandem, one of my favorites. The first one I got, I remember selling it. You know who got it? Andrew. And I was calling him Brenda the whole night. I'm calling the guy Brenda. Papa J all over that. I'm calling dude Brenda the whole night. And his name was Andrew. Right? I'm calling him, hey, and then the next day, he said, hey man, my name Andrew. I was like, yo, bro, I was calling you Brenda the whole night. You get it? 812 all over that. Nice take, 812. You want a case on it? You want a case on it? If you want a case, let me know, 812. If you want a case, let me know. Yeah, I was calling him Brenda the whole night. I don't know if you guys are into stuff like this, but I won this out of Mattel, out of my lotto. I won that out of the Mattel lotto, chat. It's, I don't know, Dr. whatever this guy's name is. Piranha Man. Crazy. I got that out of a Mattel, like a lotto thing. Like a lotto type thing, chat. We about to. Hey Scott, who do you want to raid tonight? Let me know, and then we'll run one more car, and then we'll jump into a raid. Let me know, Scott, if or any of the mods. Who do you guys want to raid tonight? Let me know. Gallo Blanco, which truck? The light blue? What did I do with it? Shit, where did I put it? Oh, there it go, right there. It's 17 people in here. We get 20 people in here. We'll run it. How's that? How's that? It's 17. You guys reach out to your folks. Get 3 more people in the building. We'll run it. I do got some nice Lucy's though, chat. Don't sleep on. This is a metal on metal Lucy, chat. This is a metal on metal. Thank you, Gallo Blanco. Appreciate you. This is what I'll do. This is what we're gonna do. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate the follow. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run this for like 30 seconds. I'm gonna run it for 30 seconds so I could like get some water and stuff. Then let me know, hey mods, chat. Let me know who you guys want to raid tonight. Cause last time I picked a raid, we went in there and we were arguing with like it was some evangelist, and I was getting converted to, I don't know, whatever. All right, chat. That's that Silverado. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Hussein, okay. I just wanted to make sure you was in here, Hussein. We still got to settle on that white car. We still got to settle on that. I do have that Scott D. Gryco. I didn't even know you was in here, Gryco. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, G. Let me get a case ready for this. Scott D. All over that. All over that. Hussein. Yeah, I got you. If it, hey, reach out to 8812 somebody. Scott D. All over that. Nice take, Scott D. Hey Scott, can you message 812 and just she had something happen with her? Scott D. Nice to hey Scott. So some guy won with Alphonse. Alphonse won one the other night. And then people was asking, there's yours, Scott. There's the other one. There's the third one. I forgot how many we ran tonight, but we ran a few. We ran a few, chat. We ran a few, chat. We ran a few, chat. There they are. Scott D won one. How much? You could talk to Scott. He might want to let his go. I don't. He's in the building. He can let his go. All he has to do is like you can DM him or something and say, hey. Nice take, Scott. I do have some of these silhouettes. I do have some of these silhouettes, chat. If you guys are feeling that. If anybody can message 812. Hey, them light blues is hot, Scott. I got one. I got a personal, and I ain't letting it go. And then I got a personal Red Bull. I got a personal Red Bull. No. The Williams I could still get, but I can't get the Red Bulls no more. Can't get them. Can't get them. You already got an RWB, don't you, Hussein? All right, this is that. I'll run another set of these if you guys are up for it. Let me know. Maurice Lepret. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. We'll run in there. Let me write that down. Hold up. Maurice La Perez. M-A-R-I-C. Hold up. Marice La Perez. Laperez. All right, we'll run a cut. We'll run that one right now. All right, there we go. That's that silhouette chat. That's that silhouette chat. We on the wind down time right now. 8:05. All over that. You didn't get one of those tonight, 8:05? Papa J, you in the building? Let me know if it's anything you want me to run, Papa J. Let me know. Scott D, let me know, Papa J, if it's anything that you want me to run. If any of you guys can get in touch with NNH812, let her know I'm gonna hold that pandem until we can settle. Trev Rock, all over that, Trev. Appreciate you. You need a Trev, $3 tip if you want to get a case. It's the official case that's made for those, Trev. Case, no case. Let me know. Trev, let me know. Case, no case, Trev Rock. Nice take, Trev. Case, no case, Trev. You want a case or no case, Trev? Let me know. Trev Rock, case or no case? Let me know. The case is a $3 tip. What I like about this Chevrolet is the back. It looked just like it looks. It looked good. It looked like it looks like it's lifted. They did a nice job on it. I like this one. That's one of my, I like that Chevy right there. Woo! No case, Trev? No case? All right, I'm going to assume it's a no case. All right, chat. Trev, you case, no case, Trev, let me know. No case, no case. All right, chat. Another great show tonight. Really have fun. Do got a couple more silhouettes left up there. Just got to let the dust settle because I accidentally made a mistake. And Hussein doesn't want this car, chat. So I'm going to talk to him on the back end. If he really don't want it, we'll let it go at the next show. We probably going to go again on Friday. What do you guys think about that one? I just got a couple of these in. The whole front end comes off of that, chat. I'm pretty sure part of the collectors. I like these new cases where you can see in the front and the back. And then you could like if you do that thing, if you could scan it and get all the info on the car, chat. I don't know. What you guys think about that, chat? Does anybody have this already? That's one of my personals. That's another one of my personals, chat. What I'll do is this. That Advan, I'm going to get another one in about 2 weeks. And at the end of the month, I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it 8:05. I'm going to run it at the end of the month. Appreciate you for coming through. Thanks, Scott. Raid Hot. All right. Oh, yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. All right, chat. We're going to jump out of here. Appreciate you for coming through 8:05. We on again for Friday. I'll get it all right. I'm going to get the show on. Yeah. He's on now? All right, we're going to hop through there. Friday will be, and then I'll notify earlier for Friday. Tomorrow I'm gonna be running around. I got to get cases, all that kind of thing. So appreciate you guys for coming all through. We finna jump through Hot Wheel Matt. Check him out. I do have Marie Perez too. We gonna hit her up on the next one, 8:05. My problem is every time I pick a raid, it ended up being a evangelist. Thank you all for coming through the show Friday around the same time, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you then. All right, got you. We're gonna jump on there.